So for this video, I wanted to try making my own hollow points. I bought all these 9mm Makarov bullets for cheap a long time ago. I got hard cast, I got jacketed, but no hollow points. And at the time of recording this video, I couldn't find any hollow points for 9mm Makarov. So I decided, why not make my own? So for our first test, I'll be using these Missouri Bullet Company 93 grain hard cast. I'll be drilling a hole about halfway through the bullet. I originally tried 2 different diameters, but I decided just to go with the bigger one, which was 3/16 inch. And that's mainly because I'm using hard cast, which I assume will have difficulty expanding. And here's what it looks like when it's all cleaned up. Now we'll move on to the reloading process. I'm using factory new Starline brass, so there's no need to size them, so we can go straight to priming. Bell the case mouth a bit, and then we're going to powder. I'm using 3.4 grains of tight group for this. Just gotta seat the bullet, and then we're ready to test. As a control for the test, I'll be using a standard non-hollow point hard cast round loaded with the same powder charge of 3.4 grains, just so we can compare the difference.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
And just as I suspected, the hard cast had no problem punching right through all 3 water jugs and kept going. We couldn't find the bullet. So now let's see if the homemade hollow point can do any better.
Okay. Homemade hollow points in 3, 2, 1.
And you can tell that was a little more energetic, not quite what I was hoping for, and still had plenty, if not too much penetration. That's what she said.
A little bit of explosive.
Definitely split that one open.
It deviated downwards and just kept going into the ground. Again, we couldn't find the bullet. So let's try this again, but with a copper jacketed bullet, a Spear 95 grain TMJ bullet. The lead inside should be a bit softer and should help with expansion. Let's get some velocity numbers on the non-hollow point first. And that's about the velocity I was expecting, around 1050. Now let's see if our hollow points are any bit faster. We did lose about 15 grains or so of weight just from drilling them out. Honestly, I was expecting a little bit more of a difference, but that's okay. Let's just see how they perform. And we already know what the full metal jacket would do, so let's just go straight to the hollow points. Now, I'm a little more impressed with this compared to the hard cast. But again, we couldn't find the bullet. So we're going to try putting a piece of wood in front of it. Maybe we can slow down that bullet before it hits the jugs. But you'll see, it wasn't a good idea because it couldn't even go through the wood.
3, 2, 1.
So now this time, we only put wood behind the jug just in case it went through both, and made sure the GoPro was running.
3, 2, 1.
There's the cap.
Yep.
No, wait. Be careful. Watch out.
So the bullet completely destroyed the first jug, went into the second, and actually poked a hole through the back of it, but didn't have enough energy to exit.
There we go. So it kind of mushroomed a little bit. Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting.
Well, was it a success? I think so, but I don't know, you guys tell me. Considering how cheap they are, or were, and they all cycled perfectly, it's hard to complain, honestly. I will be testing them against factory hollow points in ballistics gel in the future, along with those X-cut homemade style that you may have seen in the movies. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.